Good evening, Glassboro, and welcome to RTN News. I'm Jonna Wilkerson.
And I'm Jessica Gomez. Coming up, events on campus, space trees, our weekly weather forecast, and more coming up on RTN News.
Welcome back. I'm Jonna Wilkerson, and this is RTN News. Hosted by Rowan Athletics and Rowan After Hours, this Saturday, October 12th at 1 p.m., the Rowan football team will be playing TCNJ on the campus football field. The first 1,000 fans there will receive free funnel cake or free fried Oreos. Come out and support our profs. If you're looking for more fun after the football game, join Rowan After Hours for their Saturday Night Lights after party. There you can prove that you're the ultimate Madden player in their Madden 25 tournament. This is a great chance to win some prizes. The event is located at the Chamberlain Student Center at 9 p.m. Again, that's Saturday, October 12th at 9 p.m., located at the Student Center. If you're playing in the tournament, best of luck to you.
Rowan University welcomes a special new addition to their newly certified Arboretum. Germinated from a seed, then flown on a 26-day NASA mission around the moon, Luna, a sweet gum sapling, was sent to Rowan this year as part of the federal agency's Artemis Moon Tree Project. The project was inspired by the first moon tree seeds flown aboard Apollo 14 in 1971, then distributed to schools throughout the United States. Rowan University's College of Science and Mathematics successfully applied to serve as an Artemis Moon Tree custodian, and the seedling was delivered to the Glassboro campus in May. With hopes to inspire future generations of scientists and environmentalists, the well-traveled tree is now standing outside of the Rick and Jean Edelman Planetarium, where you could stop by and visit.
Are you looking for something both challenging and energizing? Join the Student Rec Center on Tuesday, October 15th for Pilates Fusion. The class combines core strengthening Pilates with intensity training for a dynamic workout that targets every muscle group. If you're interested, make sure to register in advance at campusrec.rowan.edu or through the Campus Rec app to secure your spot. Phi Chi Theta and AMA is very excited to invite Robert Front, Vice President of Digital Marketing for Subaru America, as their guest speaker. This will provide valuable insight to different career paths within the marketing field. The event will conclude in any audience questions. The guest speaker night will take place in the Business Hall, room 104, Wednesday, October 16th at 5 p.m. We hope to see you there.
Rowan University has been selected as one of the several academic partners in cold regions research by ADAC Arctic. ADAC Arctic focuses on research and education in the Arctic and is the only such center focused exclusively on the Arctic region and how changing conditions in the area will impact homeland security. The center is one of only 9 nationwide, so if you're interested, bundle up, because Rowan postdoctoral researchers, graduate and undergraduate students will now have the chance to conduct research projects for the Department of Homeland Security, which could even involve travel to Arctic regions. Coming up next, we have Brian Flynn with our weekly weather forecast.
Thanks, Jess. I'm the face of your forecast, Brian Flynn, and I'm bringing you this week's weather. Today, it has been a jarringly cold start with our morning temperatures sitting around the upper 30s to lower 40s. And as a result of this, you may have noticed some frost on the ground. Luckily, we have warmed up to a nice temperature of 69 degrees with clear skies all around. Tonight, our temperature is going to drop to 48 degrees, but clear conditions will remain. Moving on to the rest of the week with the 7-day outlook, things do look pretty solid. This weekend, our temperatures are going to spike up to the mid and upper 70s with plenty of sun. Sunday has a small chance of rain showers, with the greatest chance being around late Sunday night. The chance is not significant at all, and the very large majority of the state should be dry. For the rest of the week, temperatures drop back down to seasonal average, sitting in the 60s and 50s. Not a bad October week, if I say so myself. Moving past that, let's talk about Hurricane Milton. If you're somehow not aware of this storm, how's the rock you've been staying under? Milton was an insane hurricane that set some absurd milestones. When it was at its peak strength, winds were recorded to be around 180 miles per hour at the surface, but luckily that was when it was over the ocean, far from any coastline. This easily gave it a Category 5 rating. Around this time too, Hurricane hunters and NOAA reconnaissance aircraft recorded an incredible 897 millibar pressure drop in the eye, which is the 5th lowest ever recorded. The lowest pressure drop recorded in a hurricane was from Wilma in 2005, which had a drop of 882 millibars. Milton's tornado outbreak resulted in the second most tornado warnings issued in a single day with 133 warnings. It was only beaten out by Alabama during the 2011 super outbreak by 1 warning. Speaking of the tornadoes though, these are seriously like Oklahoma in May kind of tornadoes, especially with these large wedges we saw here. It's crazy stuff. The National Hurricane Center forecasted this event incredibly well though. The first cone map for Tropical Depression 14 was issued on October 5th. That tropical depression later developed in Milton and practically followed the exact same path it was forecasted. This gave residents a 4-day lead time, which saved a lot of lives. That's it for this week's weather forecast. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Brian. Well, that's all we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in next week for another episode of RTN News. I'm Jonna Wilkerson.
And I'm Jessica Gomez. Good night, Glassboro.